Hi guys, Isis here today to be showing you how to be downloading, injecting, and also a little bit about how to be using creekside menu mod for GTA Enhanced. Remembering that the creekside is a really good mod because it's full of different options for changing outfits and vehicles, saving them of course, playing with other players or your friends, and also principally for earning money easily, about 200 million per day. Considering all of this mod has a really good price of just $20. So it's really cheap considering that it has a lot of different options and different stuff to do. I would also like to remember that if you have the mod but are having doubts about how to inject, how to use, and how to download, you can always send a message through the social media that you bought that you're going to be answered there. But if you don't have the mod yet and you got really interested in not just buying one for you but got curious about learning a little bit about the mod, let's go to the video so you can take a look. The first step before we do anything else related to downloading the files from the mod is to turn off your antivirus from your computer. Here I'm going to be teaching how to turn off the Windows security. That is the original antivirus that comes with Windows. But if you have an antivirus that you need to pay for it, I really suggest you to search for a tutorial that really shows you how to turn it off and how to do the exclusions correctly. And if you have a free antivirus on your computer, I really suggest you to just delete it because you don't need it. Turn off your Windows security is really simple and easy. You're gonna come down here in the little button that says show hidden icons. Click it and we'll search for a little shield like this one and we'll click it again. If the little shield didn't appear for you, there's another way to find it. For that, you're gonna come down here in the search bar and we'll search for Windows security and we'll click it. It will open literally the same stuff that we need. The next step is to go to the virus and threat protection section and you're gonna go to manage settings. The only option that you need to turn off for now is the first one that says real-time protection. So you can turn off, you're gonna click in yes. This little notification that will appear here, you can close it. Now you can close Windows security because we're not gonna need it for now. The next step will be doing the download of the files from the mod. For that, you're gonna come to the Creekside's group in Discord. This was the group that you were able to get in using the link that you received with all of the tutorials. But before you download the mod, you need to see if you have your WinRar. This WinRar is official from Brazil, but you can search for an option in English or an option from your country specific. Your WinRar has to be equivalent to your computer. For example, you have a computer that's 32-bit, you have to download the 32-bit version. To see the version of your computer, it's really easy and simple. For that, you're gonna come to this little button right here. You're gonna go to the part that says this PC and go to properties. After open this little square here, you're gonna come down here and in the system type, it will show you what type is your system. Here mine is 64 bits, so I should download the 64-bit version. So like I said, you need to download the WinRar that is equivalent to your system type. After you already downloaded the WinRar, now we can actually download the files of the mod. For that, you're gonna come here to the loader creek and we'll click in this little button right here. Click in this one again, and now you're going to click in Ctrl J to open the download window. You're going to realize that the Chrome blocked the file because he thinks it's dangerous, but this is a really simple problem to resolve. For that, you're gonna come to these three little dots right here, click it, and we'll click in download dangerous file. Click in download dangerous file and you're gonna see that it's already downloaded everything good right here. This little file we can put in our desktop because it will make it easier to work with it. With the file already here in the desktop, you're going to click with the right button and go to the option that says extract here. From the file in this process, we'll be able to get our loader creek. That is the thing that we need to inject the mod into our GTA. Now you can delete this little file right here because we're not going to need it anymore. Now you can click in the loader creek and the first time that you click it will open this little notification. You just have to click in yes. Now with the creek loader already open, you have to choose between left legacy and enhanced version of GTA. Right now here, as I'm teaching the enhanced one, I'm gonna choose number 2. Just give an enter, and now you have to put exactly your username as you register yourself in the Discord when you activated your key. Here I'm gonna put mine, and you have to also to put your password. Like I said, exactly like you registered when you activated your key. After you put your username and your password correctly, will show up this little message that simply means that the Creek Loader is downloading all of the files that are necessary for injecting the mod into the game. When the message waiting for you to open your GTA 5 appears, it means that the Creek Loader already downloaded every mod that is necessary for injecting the mod into the game. But before we actually do the part of injecting the mod, we need to do 2 more steps before. The first one is to do the exclusions of the files from the mod, and the second one is to turn off your beta UI. First, let's start doing the exclusions. For that, you're gonna come back to your Windows security, and you're going to go again in the section of virus and threat protection. You're gonna go again in manage settings, but this time you're gonna go down there where it has the option exclusion. You're gonna click in add or remove an exclusion, click in yes, and you're gonna click in add an exclusion. First, we're going to do from the files, and then we need to do from the folders. From the file first, you're gonna click in file, and you're gonna select the loader creek, click in open, and now we have to do the exclusions for the 2 folders from the creekside. So you're gonna click in add an exclusion folder, and you're going to select first Creek Loader, select folder, and now you're going to do the same step. Add an exclusion folder, click in creekside, select folder, and now we have all the exclusions that we need for using the mod correctly. So we can close our Windows security because we're not going to use it anymore. Now for the second thing, that is to turn off your beta UI, you're going to come to your Rockstar game launcher, and you're going to log in your account as usual. After you already logged in your account, you're gonna go to the part of settings, and you're gonna come in this part that says beta UI. This option, as normal, it will come with this little square yellow. That means the beta UI it's on. Just gonna click it till it appears gray, and this means that your beta UI is off. Now you can close your Rockstar Gaming Launcher because we now have to inject the loader creek in the mod. Now for the actual part of injecting the mod into the game, it's really easy and simple. For that, you're gonna come back and open your Creek Loader, and you're just gonna open your GTA as usual. I'm gonna open mine here, and when I open, I come back. Okay, I already got here into my game, and you can always check if you have done everything correctly clicking on insert. When you click on insert, this box will open here showing all of the options that the mod has to offer. Here I'm going to be entering in a public online session, a random one, just to be showing you a little bit about each option and what the options do, and of course all the sections that has here, all of the options that this mod has to offer to you. So I'm gonna enter here, and when I enter, I come back. Okay, I already got in here in a public online session. As you can see, clicking insert, the mod open, and here when I click on online, as you can see, I'm in a public online session. Now, as I said, I'm going to be showing you a little bit about the options that this mod has to offer. Here in the online section, you have access to all of the options related to your session that you are right now, and all of the players that are in the same session as you. So for example, here I can see all of the players that are with me in this public session. You have a lot of options that you can click and use in the online sessions to play a little bit. Here there's a lot of options related to the players that are in the same sessions with you. So if you want to add a friend, if you want to a player teleport to you, so there's a lot of options here to play in the public online session and play with other players. Now in the section of self, there's a lot of options related to your player in specific. So if you want to be in God mode, if you want to be invisible, you can also. If you want to be off the radar, so there's a lot of options related to your player in specific. Part of weapons, as the name suggests, it's all of the options related to earn more weapons and to modify them. So for example, here you can give all weapons. So in these options, basically you get all of the weapons for you. Here there are options that you can modify the weapon to. So there's a lot of options related to modifying your weapon and make the weapons so much more fun to use. Part of recovery, the most important one I think, is the part related to your account in specific. specific. For example, here you can change the level that you are in. There's a lot of options here. You can also put here the level that you want and apply. And remembering that if you change your level, you need to change the session that you are in so the level can actually apply. Here in the same session of recovery, you can make all of the unlocks. Here in the same section, there's also all of the options of different outfits that you can use, and you can also create a new outfit for you here, personalize one for you. And of course, I would like also to say that all these outfits you can save. And of course, in the same section of recovery, there's also the money methods that you can use to earn more money. So there's a lot of different loops that you can use. For example, there is the money loop of 750k. For example, if I click here, you can see that the money loop will be earning here 750k in a loop. There is also the money loop of 500k. For example, if I click here, you can see that the 500 will be showing up here. There is also the options of bunker research. There's also the unlock GTA Plus. So there's a lot of options. And also there's the loop of 180k. But with this option, you have to be really careful because the money enters really fast, so you have to be careful to don't abuse. For example, I'm going to be showing here. If I click on the option, as you can see, the money is entering really fast. So this money method, you have to be really careful to don't abuse it. Here there's also the money start of 15 million. For example, if I click here, you can see that the 15 million enter here automatically. So here there's a lot of money methods that you can use to earn more money more easily. Here there's also the part of vehicles that you can spawn any vehicle that you want, any type that you want, and also do the changes that you want. For example, I'm going to be spawning one here. Let's choose Jester here. So as you can see, the vehicles already here. And these vehicles, you can also save them in your garage. And the last section is the settings. Of course, here there's not a lot of options, but there's only the part of translations. Oops. I just destroyed my car, but keep going. There's the part of translations here, so you can translate to English and of course translate to Portuguese, but the Brazilian Portuguese. So this video has come to an end, but as you can see, this mod is really good and has a lot of options that can make your game really good to play and really better to play actually. And also this mod has been working in the public online session if you want to play with your friends or random people. This price is really good considering all of the options that the mod has to offer, just like $20. And since it's a really good mod and a really complete mod with a lot of options of money and vehicles, weapons, it's a really good price for what it has to offer. And remembering that if you have bought the mod but still are having some doubts about the injection, about how to download, and also about how to use it, you can send a message through the social media that you bought and you're going to be answered there. And if you don't have the mod but got really interested in buying one for you, since there's a lot of options that can make your game really cool to play, you can send a message through one of the social medias here below in the description of this video. And like I said before, unfortunately this video has come to an end. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and bye bye.